I'm Stefan Baumann, and I would love to introduce you to a new book that I just wrote on plein air painting. After 40 years, I finally sat down with one of the best authors that I could possibly imagine for this project and put together everything I know about painting outdoors. And this isn't just an outdoor painting book. No, these are techniques that you can bring into the studio, and they apply to watercolors, acrylics, gouache, and oil. You will be amazed at what you will learn with every turn of the page, every paragraph. We have worked through my videos, my information, my books, my blogs, and brought it all together. And over 2 years of editing, we brought it down to just the facts. This painting book has over 400 pages and almost 500 illustrations. If you see my videos and if you read my blog and you follow me on YouTube, you know that there's a lot of information. There's a lot of things you don't know that you don't know. I'm amazed at the quality of this book, the pages. It's a field guide. It's a book that you would take outdoors with you and paint on location. It's been organized so you could find your way through my keys. This book explains 40 years of teaching and knowledge one-on-one. All the information that I possibly know about painting is in this book. So run, don't walk, and order this book today.
Get this book. It's awesome.
Interesting you should ask that question, because it was a question that I got from one of my students this week. And she said that she's going to college right now, and she's studied under this professor that basically said the new trend in painting is not to sign your paintings.
Yeah.
Your style should pretty much dictate your name. So when we think of Keith Haring, we don't need to see his signature. It shows up in his paintings. Should I sign my paintings or have different styles? And then, some. The thing is, it's true. If you actually become really good, like Matt Smith, who's a plein air painter, or Richard Schmidt. When you see a Richard Schmidt painting, you go, oh yeah, that's Richard Schmidt. You don't need the signature. So the whole idea is that if you signed your painting, then yeah, people would recognize it, but people would actually recognize the place where you need to strive when you are becoming an artist is to have your style so recognizable that you don't need to sign the painting. But this gets back to historical factors, looking back in history, because I know a lot of information that doesn't do me any good. But when I find an opportunity to blab out to you guys, here we go. So Michelangelo, I think some of you know who he is. And in fact, I think a lot of you probably would recognize if a statue of Michelangelo should grace your eyes. So Michelangelo was in Florence, and he had just finished the Pietà, which is the Mary holding Jesus' dead body. And it's this magnificent sculpture with the fabric and the banners, and Christ laying there, and Mary's head is down. And I mean, it's a real epic piece, and I think everybody would recognize it instantly. And so did Michelangelo. Michelangelo figured, I am such a rock star in town that I'm not going to sign this because people will automatically know it is a Michelangelo. And so it went up for display in a cathedral or something there. And this is a story well told. You can go to Wikipedia. It's true. And he puts it out there. It says, okay, everybody's going to know it's mine, And he stood on the sides listening to people's comments and go, what a beautiful marble. I wonder who sculpted it. And he was like furious. By the end of the day, nobody recognized that it was his. So in the front, there's a banner that goes across Mary's chest, and he put his name proper right across the banner there so that nobody would mistake that it wasn't a Michelangelo. So it is a question that goes back 500 years. So yeah, I would say that you should sign your work and stay within a style until you become so famous that you could go without. I think we're really on this quest to market and brand our names. And your name right now is your brand is your name. Now, as far as your styles are concerned, you know, art should be autobiographical. It should come out of you. It should be part of who you are. And if that's the case, then no, I don't think it's good to have a lot of different styles or different genres. You like painting Western scenes. You kind of look like a Western scene gal that rides horses and things. If you stayed in that genre, you could billow that up. We could get you a nice big Stetson, big white one like Haas used to have. We could put some turquoise on you and put some jewels around your glasses, and you'd be really a hot little. There you go. See, you could even walk around town like that. You could wear it like a nose ring, and
Puzzle.
people and people would recognize you. They would recognize your style. But you go from doing that to little grandmothers sticking their heads out of vases, and they're like going, "Well, who's she?"
Graphical.
Yeah, see, it's like back there, you've got all this kind of masculine stuff, and then you've got these little angels in the background. So it's good to have one style. I mean, you can have kind of a plein air style, and but like Thomas Kincaid, he tried to venture off into doing other things, and people are just like, no, we like your little burning cottages. Stay with that. Well, the thing is, it's autobiographical. So, it's kind of like, well, you shouldn't be painting Western scenes unless you're doing Western stuff in your life. And for the most part, when I was doing art shows, I constantly got in trouble when I was younger because, they would go, so they come up to see all these paintings of horses and stuff, and they go, so tell me, where do you live? And I go, San Francisco. And they'd go, San Francisco? That's not Western. I go, how much more West can San Francisco be? It's like on the thing. But the thing is, they made me kind of give up Western painting because it didn't fit into my lifestyle. Now I have 5 horses. I've got 2 poodles. I've got a ranch. I've got all this stuff. You'd think I'd be painting horses. I haven't painted horses. Well, I painted 1 or 2, but I haven't painted mine horses. And so as you can see, there's just a lot of information in all of these videos. I don't know if you had a chance to look at them all, but I have almost 300 videos on art and these topics. So I invite you to go through them all one by one. And then I also invite you to take coaching. I don't understand, why is it that artists don't take advantage of having somebody work with them? Coaching is not like doing classes or learning how to paint. Coaching deals directly with you. And the fact that you're not good enough that you think, oh, I shouldn't do coaching, is completely a misnomer. The whole idea of coaching is to make you better. And the only way that you're really going to get better is to work with somebody like me. I have had so many requests for coaching that I've opened up a couple of new times. So I have a couple of spaces available. Take advantage of it. At least try it for a month. Give me a call at 415-606-9074. It will change your life, and you can finally make this year the year that you will actually improve on your artwork so drastically that everybody around you will say, what's going on? So give me a call at 415-606-9074. Of course, you could go to my Patreon, which is on Patreon. Look for Stefan Baumann. You can get my free book if you go to my website at www.stefanbaumann.com. And there'll be a link there for a free book. Fill that in, get some information, get in the loop. It doesn't cost you anything. If you don't want to invest in coaching and Patreon, and you're more of a book person, I've got it here. People are considering this the Bible of painting. And it is the ultimate plein air field guide for painting outdoors. And this is 400 pages, 500 illustrations, and it is awesome. It has got all the information and stuff that I teach. But like I said, not everything's complete until you're actually working with somebody. Don't be afraid of it. Give me a call. I'm so easy to get along with. At 415-606-9074. Like I said, I opened up a couple more times so that I am looking for students to be part of that. But do what most people have done to improve their work quickly. Sign up for coaching. I'm Stefan Baumann, and again, we are still at the Valley of Fire, the third day of our workshop. These workshops are incredible. On this particular workshop, it did get a little warm, but we found some nice, cool places amongst the rocks. This is the Valley of Fire. It is one of the places that we go to on our workshop in the Southern Nevada. And I want to sneak up on this artist real quick because she's come the furthest. So let me squeeze in here. So, squeeze in. So tell me, where are you from?
Otahi, New Zealand.
New Zealand. She flew in for this workshop from New Zealand. And what's your name?
My name is Moya Deacon Radley.
Yes.
And I'm a great fan of this man.
You're sweet. You want to take off your glasses so I can see your lovely eyes? There you go. So are you having fun with this workshop?
I sure am. Come and do it.
Yeah. It's
Beautiful place.
Are you learning a lot?
Hell yeah.
Was it worth coming all the way from New Zealand to do this workshop?
13,000 kilometers for 3 days?
For 3 days.
Absolutely.
Awesome. So,
Love your work.
well, thank you so much. You could keep on painting there. So anyway, that just kind of gives you an example of what we do at this workshop. If you want to come to one of our workshops, just go to stefanbaumann.com and sign up under workshops, and we hopefully will see you in some of the most spectacular places in America. Look at that. How much more inspiration do you need? Sign up now.